Hello, grade 9. In this video, we will talk about the ratio. Lesson 1 in Unit 2, Algebra. Ratio. Ratio? Yes, we have studied before the ratio in grade 6. And we know the ratio is a method which compares between two quantities. And the two quantities have the same type and have the same unit, okay? For example, if there are 4 boys and 3 girls, so the ratio between the number of boys to the number of girls can be written as 4 to 3, okay? Because the number of boys is 4 and the numbers of girls is 3. So the ratio between the number of boys to the number of girls can be written in this form: 4 to 3 or 4 to 3, okay? I have two forms. So in general, if A and P are two real numbers, so the ratio between A and P is written in the two forms. Here, first one, A to P, and it is called rational form, okay? Or A to P is called fractional form, okay? So if A and P are two real numbers, A to P, we can written it in the two forms, A to P or this form, A to P. And we know the ratio has two terms. First term, second term. Here, first term, second term. The first term is called what? It's called antecedent. And the second term is called consequent, okay? Antecedent and consequent, okay? Now, the properties of ratio. To know the properties of the ratio, we have examples. The first one is the example: complete and answer the question. The first question here is the ratio. It changes if each of the two terms is multiplied in a fixed amount not equaling to 0, like the ratio 3 to 5. I will multiply the two terms of this ratio by another number, or non-zero real number is here 2. So I will multiply the two terms of this ratio by 2, okay? So I will multiply this ratio up and down by 2. So 3 times 2 and 5 times 2. 3 times 2 equals 6. And 5 times 2 equals 10. Here we know something. The ratio 3 to 5 equal the ratio 6 to 10. So in general, first property, the value of the ratio doesn't change. If each of its two terms multiplied or divided by a non-zero real number, by the same non-zero real number, okay? Again, first property, the value of ratio doesn't change if each of its two terms multiplied or divided by the same non-zero real number, okay? The second question, if the ratio changed if you add a real number to each of its two terms. I will add real number to each of its two terms, like 2 to 3, okay? Here I will add number 1 into two terms of this ratio. So 2 plus 1 equals 3, and 3 plus 1 equals 4. Here we know something. The ratio 2 to 3 not equal the ratio 3 to 4, okay? So in general, second property, the value of the ratio change if we add or subtract, if we add and subtract to each of its two terms, okay, a non-zero real number. Again, second property, the ratio or the value of the ratio will change if what? If we add or subtract of each of its two terms a non-zero real number. For example, exercise number 1 or example number 1, find the number which, if added to the two terms of ratio 7 to 11, it will be 2 to 3. Again, find the number which, if added to the two terms of ratio 7 to 11, it will be 2 to 3. Now, I need to convert this word problem into what? Into mathematical statement. So I need what? I need to find the number which adds the number. So the first one, let the number is x. Let or consider the number is x. Now I will need to add this number to terms of the ratio 7 to 11. Okay, so the first I will write 7. Okay, the ratio 7 to 11, and I will add this number x into two terms of it. Okay, so x plus 7 to x plus 11. It will be, okay, means equal 2 to 3. Okay, so this word problems equals the mathematical statement. This is mathematical statement. So x plus 7 to x plus 11 equals 2 to 3. Now I need to simplify it. We can make a cross. So like this, okay. So here 3 times x plus 7 equals 2 times x plus 11, okay. Now 3 times x plus 3 times 7 equals 21 equals 2 times x equals 2x, and 2 times 11 equals 22. Okay, we can move what? 2x to another side with the opposite sign. So 3x minus 2x equals 22 minus 21. I will move 21 to another side, to the second side with the opposite sign. Okay, then we can simplify it. 3x minus 2x equals x, and 22 minus 21 equals 1. So the number equals x. Okay, another example number 2. Find the number which, if subtract thrice of it from each of two terms of the ratio 49 to 69, it will be 2 to 3. Okay, I will subtract the number or thrice of number. Yes, I will subtract thrice of the number from this ratio. It will be 2 to 3. Okay, thrice. What is the meaning of thrice? Once, twice, thrice. Once, twice, thrice. So if the number, I will consider the number is x. So thrice x equals 3x. Okay, thrice x equals 3x. So I will subtract 3 of thrice of the number from each of two terms. Always after from, I will write it in the first. So the ratio 49 over 269, I will subtract thrice x or 3x from each two terms of this ratio. So 49 minus 3x to 69 minus 3x. It will be 2 to 3. Okay. Now I will what? Make a scissors. Okay. So 3 times what? Times 49 minus 3x. Okay. Here the sign is different. Here I have minus 3x and here I have minus 3x also. Okay. So 3 times negative 3x equals negative 9. 3 times 49 equals 147. Okay, so the first side equals, or left hand side equals 147 minus 9x equals what? Equals 2 times negative 3x equals negative 6x. Okay, and 2 times 69 equals 138. Now we can simplify it. I will move negative 9x to another side with the opposite sign, and also we will move 138 to another side with the opposite sign. Okay, so we get 147 minus 138 equals 9x minus 6x. So 147 minus 138 equals 9, and 9x minus 6x equals 3x. So x equals 3. Okay, x equals 3. I wish you have a good idea about this lesson. Thank you. Goodbye.